It's getting real. Fourth retake? I don't know. I don't even know how many I've done anymore. So I'm hoping that I'm like close to getting this audio correct because I'm losing my mind. This will be like my 5th time doing this, so I'm going to try to keep the excitement real. We're going to try to paracord this S1. Hopefully the audio is good on this and I can actually go into actually doing it. So let's see how it goes and kind of go from there. I'm going to test it, and if it works, then you're going to see me in a second if it works. I don't know. So hopefully this screen jumps and you'll know I eventually get it right. So I'll see you in a second. I'm going to record some stuff here, and I hope the overhand cam is good enough for you guys. I'm going to try to get you positioned from over here on this camera, and I'm going to try to figure out how to swerve 2 of them together, and we're going to do this. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you want to get this screw off, okay? So I already removed the feet from the mouse, as if you can't tell already. And we're going to get a handy dandy screwdriver, and I'm going to put this to the side for 1 second just until I actually need it. So all we're going to do here is we're taking the screw out. So this isn't this part isn't rocket science. And we're going to set that bad boy right there. So screws out, okay? So what I do is I have fingernails. So I take my finger and kind of slide it up like this. And you'll feel it pop at some point. Sometimes I'll go up this side. It's just weird on how it pops. Some sides are better than others. You gotta watch though, because when you open it, you've got 2 ribbons. Now, the last time that I did this, I actually removed my ribbons. I'm not gonna do it this time. I'm gonna try it without removing the ribbons. If you want to be super safe about it, remove the ribbons. Like I said, I'm not gonna do that. Then you've got this little brown connector piece, okay? You're gonna want to take that guy off. So I use a pair of pliers and just take it off like that. So I've done this a couple times, so it's easier than it actually looks. The first couple times you do it, it's kind of an absolute pain in the ass. Then we've got this guy. So this bag is shoddy. I ordered from Paraflex cables, and the first time I ordered from them, I got my Paracord in like, I want to say like 4 days. Like 4 days I got my Paracord. I ordered this one right when they restocked for the 2nd time, and it took forever to get this thing back in stock. So I don't know. So you've got 2 ends, obviously you're this, and then you're gonna have this with 2 heat sinks and a rubber piece. Hopefully you guys can see this. I'm not sure what camera angle I'm looking at, so I'm trying to give you guys the best angle I can possibly. So the first thing you want to do, and this is just preference, you can line this up, but I've done a couple of them now to where I feel pretty confident with my abilities of being able to actually heat this up properly. And I'm going to, what's going to be the best way for me to get this in, like, basically the sink for the camera? Like, you know what, this might be a little off camera, but it is what it is. I'm going to move the mic too, because this shit might get loud. All I did there, if you couldn't see it, was I just took the heat and I just shrank that piece down onto the connector. Okay. So let's unravel this cord a little bit because it's kind of all over the place. So the next thing you kind of want to do is, this is where you want to start like lining stuff up a little bit. I don't plug mine all the way in because I'm testing it. So I just kind of plug it a little bit in, okay? Now the way that this works is you actually have to align this down in to the side of the mouse. And it's going to have a little bit of like lead, which is okay. You're going to want to go into this canal and then up through here like this. So this is kind of how you want it to look, like this. The trick here then is getting the second heat sink, heat wrap, whatever they call this. I'm not really sure. So anyways, the goal here is to get this one kind of lined up. So I play with this for just a little bit, kind of get what's comfortable for me, what I think is going to work really well. And then like this looks pretty tight to me, like this looks pretty good. So what I'm going to do is might heat it up somewhere right around here. Some people say you can use a lighter or whatever and all that good stuff, and that's fine, but the problem with using a lighter is it's very inconsistent, and I don't want to take the chance on doing something like that. So I'll line it back up again. Just kind of make sure I got what I need here. So I'll do this. Kind of line these channels up, and like I like that fit. It's a pretty good fit. I think that's going to fit nice. So the last thing you want to do is you're going to have a clear piece on here. You got this big clear piece. I don't know how well you can see it here, but the clear piece, you want to get as close as possible to the end of your black ring. Now, the first couple I put on, the mistake that I made was I didn't really like firmly hold it. And what got me was it kind of like the heat blew it, and it basically threw it to the side. So what I do is I burn myself a little bit, honestly, doing this, but and this sucks, but it is what it is. Basically, I'm not keeping it over the whole time. I'm just like, I'm letting it cool down a little bit, and I'm gonna give it one more. And then we're gonna see how it fits. I'd rather have to heat it a couple times than you know, ridiculously keep going over and over again. So I think it looks pretty good so far. That's what we're working with right now, and we're gonna see how it pans up here. So I'm gonna lock my, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna lock my pins in. So at this point there's really no going back. I'm gonna have to try to make it work, right? So all right, so thinking I got that down good enough, and then I'm gonna line this up. I'm gonna go through the channel. I'm gonna try to just kind of just screw around with it here a little bit. This is honestly for me, this is the longest part, is just lining these up. So depending on how long this takes me, I might speed this up a little bit, but we'll see. Okay, we got it down. I think we are snug as fuck in there, and we're clipped all the way down in. So we're gonna throw this screw in here. Now, one thing you want to do is you want to make sure your screw is snug as shit, because you don't want any give in your mouse when you move it. And what I mean by that is, take your mouse when you're done and kind of like just move it on the sides. See if you hear any creaks. See how I hear that little bit of like a creak when I move it? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of give it a little more of a twist and tighten. More so the bottom part is what you're concerned with. Now, if you look, it's on there pretty good. Like, that's snug. It looks pretty good. Actually, that looks really nice. We're gonna flip back to me. We're gonna plug it in, make sure everything looks good, and just kind of go from there. So give me 1 second and we'll be right back, boys. Well, boys, here's what I can hope and pray. I hope and pray that everything works as far as mic, and that the audio quality is good, and the video quality is good. I tried to give you the best angles I could. I'm working on that, as you can see. My last couple videos, the audio was kind of crap. I was still figuring stuff out, so don't sue me. So yeah, we got everything done. It's paracorded. It's good to go, and yeah, everything worked. I'm gonna throw some hyperglides on it, and then we're gonna test it out, and maybe I will stream it tonight, and we'll go from there. I appreciate all the love and support. I'm already at like 600 and almost 20 subs. That's absolutely insane. Are you guys stoked for the giveaway tomorrow night? Giveaway tomorrow night on the stream, 7:30 East Coast time. Fucking tell all your friends. We're doing that shit. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be fun. We've got a few goodies. Don't think that I'm gonna go all out. You're gonna get hundreds of dollars worth of items, because it's not gonna happen. I am paying for all this shit out of my own pocket, and I literally have not got a dime from anything, and I'm not sponsored, and I literally have not made a penny on any of my videos. Like, I have not got any donations, and I'm not asking for any, but I literally haven't got anything. Okay, so don't expect, what I'm getting at is, don't expect anything absolutely bonkers, because it's not going to be. Now, the 1K subs is going to be a little better, but just you kind of know where it's at. So I just appreciate all the support, everybody coming in, giving your thoughts and all that good stuff. Anyways, I'm going to turn this off. We're going to hopefully hope that it edited correctly and the audio was good, and then we're going to kind of go from there. Maybe I'll see you in stream tonight, and maybe I'll have another video up. I'm not sure how tonight's going to go. Other than that, thanks guys. I appreciate you guys watching and stopping by. Peace.